Hi, it's been a while. Hope you're doing good. I'm here to show you a new meditation I've developed, the contrary motion one flow of the chakras that you climb because all of them are going in opposite directions. Is a great beginner one. We are now going to use the same concept of contrary motion one flow, but we're going to use it more like a series of nested spheres. The important shapes in the electric universe are the torus and the hyperboloid, which in everyday language translate into the donut and the hourglass. And that is because if you think of the earth and the electric Birkeland currents that go through it, here's the earth, and then things go out of the North Pole into the up pole through the poles, right? And that is what makes the hourglass shape in the donut. The donut is the empty space all that circulating does, and then the hourglass is what's in the middle of the donut. So those two shapes we will use in this meditation. Here we go. So take a minute to either lie down or sit to make yourself comfortable. I usually lie down, but I'm making a video, so I gotta sit here. We are going to take the chakras and put them, the red is going to be the size of a basketball, the orange is going to be the size of a soccer ball, nested inside each other. And then, well, let me just do it. Here we go. We're going to start in the basement, of course. The basketball size red, turning to the right sphere that you hold and balances you. We're going to skip the vertical horizontal plane here, and this red ball holds everything. But just get the red clear, spin it to the right. What does it look like? Does it transluce light? You might like to make it a little less dense. What do you need to do to it is, if yours is dry, you add water. If yours is wiggling all over the place, cut some off and get down to the core part. Give it a haircut. Use the 5 elements in your imagination when you find the red sphere that represents security and deep-rootedness, your ability to ground to the earth. Take a minute and spin that red and make the color, the velocity, the direction, all what you want. All right, we got the red ball. We're spinning it in front of ourselves. I want you to chop it in half. It's still spinning, and then you take the 2 halves and you put them together, the 2 backs, and you put them together, and you have an hourglass. It's still spinning, and you're looking at it from the side, and what has to happen is you have to loosen up on the circles now. They have to take their own shapes. So as the velocity of what you're doing is taking its shape, it starts to look a little bit more like an hourglass than a sphere cut in half. Now what I want you to do is have a couple of different screens to check in on this thing with. The first thing we're going to do is hop up to the North Pole and look absolutely down on it, and it is a rim of red with a lighter color red in between it, but you're looking down on top of the hourglass, exactly. And then I want you to take a marble and place it on the spinning red rim, and you can kind of see the bowl go down, but we're going to poke a hole between the 2 halves. So you let that marble start to roll, and it goes down, spiraling through the bowl, down, bigger, smaller, and then it's on the bottom of the bowl, spinning to the right, like everything is making it spin to the right, because the whole thing is spinning to the right, and plop, it goes through the bottom half. It makes a small circle around the bowl, gets larger, goes down the bottom rim, and then it hits something and it comes back up. You're still spinning to the right, but your marble is now levitating up through the bottom bowl, smaller spiral up through the middle, do the small spiral on the top bowl of the hourglass, and then come on all the way up, and you just release that little marble into the universe. You've just cleaned and set the whole shape for that hourglass figure. We're going to leave that. We're going to go to the orange ball. It's going to be a soccer ball size, so it'll fit inside that. You've got just a plain orange ball in your belly button gut area, and it represents your ability to feel joy and happiness and playfulness and childlike stuff. So lighten up, spin that red soccer ball, And oh, think about the sunsets and the color orange, as it is something that never stays. It always comes and goes, disappears. It's hard to hang on to. And that's why it's so desirable, perhaps. Orange, spinning counterclockwise to the left, facing you like the clock is going backwards. That's the position of the ball. Spin it to the left, and then just see it. Your color, your luminosity or translucence. Does the light go through it? Make sure the light goes through it. Wash it, dry it, blow some air through it, crack a little lightning over it, clean it with the elements. Your joy is there for you to experience, and it is operational. Now we're going to take that orange ball and we're going to cut it in half and flip the back sides in. And so the back sides are touching, and now we're going to place that. It's going the opposite way of the red one. So now you have the red one, hourglass, set, spinning still to the right, and now you're putting another one inside of it, orange, spinning to the left. So contrary motion. So the first thing we're going to do is a new screen where we zoom in like you would on a computer. You're going to zoom in to just the line of those. You're going to be on top, like the North Pole looking down. I call it the salad bowls now, because if you buy some salad bowls, those rims just stick out on top. If you look down on them all nested together, just a piece of the rim. Part of it's going north or up. That's the red. Part of it's going down. That's the orange. Just take two little stripes and just kind of match those velocities together, balance them, let that screen go back out to the big screen. You've got a red spinning right to the left spinning orange. Concentrate on the orange. You're going to take a marble at the top of the orange rim and just drop it down and let the velocity of the counterclockwise motion of the orange just spin that marble down. It falls, gets smaller in the spiral, falls through the middle, comes out the bottom part. It gets a little bigger in the bowl of the orange. Let it roll out the bottom rim of the orange and into space a little bit. Then it automatically comes back. It's still spinning counterclockwise, grabs the bottom of your rim and levitates up through the hourglass. There you go, up through the, gets smaller in the middle, comes up and into the top part, smaller, comes back out to you, hits the outer rim of the thing and goes out into space, and you let it go. You have now threaded the second chakra into the hourglass, back up, go all the way to the North Pole. You can look at the side if you want, but just try to find an objective view of seeing the whole thing. And I guess my only advice is don't worry if your circles are concentric like they would be in glass salad bowls. Sometimes they wobble and they go out into like petal shapes and points. Just let them be. And there's your red to the right, your orange to the left. But it goes into a tunnel that's an hourglass and back. All right, leave it alone. In the middle of your rib cage is your solar plexus, your sunshine, your energy center. A yellow light from the sun. Yellow in the middle of your rib cage, your energy center. Spin it to the right because it's masculine, electric energy that gives us everything we need, doesn't overpower us either. We're going to hit the energy nail on the head when it comes to alignment and focus, and that's how you start getting into an area where things feel effortless. Yellow, sunshine, size of a softball. Guess we could say softball. Spin it to the right. Think about the sun. There's a triangular relationship with two suns. Sirius gateway is open right now. Sirius, the planet, is our second sun. The sun and you are a triangle. Pull in the energy from those two things. Wrap it into that yellow ball in your solar plexus, in your rib cage. Clean it out. Make it less dense. And it's a nice softball spinning. Okay, if you've got it, cut it in half and flip the backs together, hourglass shape. Put it inside the other two. Now you have a red and a yellow both spinning to the right, and you have an orange spinning counterclockwise left. Kind of a lot, but just concentrate on the yellow. Hang on to the yellow a little bit. Make sure your color is consistent. And we're going to zoom in and we're going to see just the lines. They're not completely straight because it's a circle, but you see a stripe of red and a stripe of yellow going up north, and then a stripe of orange going down in between them. Set those all so they're timed well together. Pull back out. Pick a objective screen, whether you want sideways or up on top. I like to look down on the salad bowls. We have the red and the yellow spinning to the right and the orange spinning to the left, with the inside of the circles being the yellow. Now take a marble on the yellow rim and let it spiral down through the little tunnel of the hourglass and down into the bottom part. Swish it through, cleaning all that, getting that all set, letting the marble fly off below you, below into space, and then back up into the hourglass, still spinning to the right, coming up into the middle of the hourglass of the yellow cup and up to the top part. It's coming up towards you, and then you let that release on the upper rim of the yellow hourglass and out into space. Now you have 3. Stand back and look at them. And the truth is, they're right here. They're very, they don't have to be big or little. They're actually little. They're microscopic. But it also represents what is over your body in terms of the inner workings of what's inside your aura. Okay, green to the left, your heart. It's a baseball size. Right here in the middle of the chest. Your love, your ability to love, receive, give, flow with the 5th dimensional unconditional love and gratitude. When you find yourself feeling unconditional love and gratitude, you are experiencing the Garden of Eden, the 5th dimension. Open your heart and make your heart the densest of the 3 of these, even though red light sinks and should be the dense. Make the heart have just a little bit of iron. Green is the color of iron in some situations, and the iron in us is what responds with magnetic interaction in the heart, spinning to the left, counterclockwise. You got a baseball. I am surrounded right now by peridot crystals that are green. They're opening me to abundance, to receive abundance, and I have quite a lot of them. Aren't they beautiful? So I'm opening my heart, and I hope you are too. Green. What color green is it? How fast is it spinning? Mine is really slow for some reason. I'm tight in the heart, so what am I going to do about that? I'm going to put a windstorm on it. Like a little, my heart becomes a little counterclockwise hurricane. Hey, Scotty. Kitty break. Say hi. That's our beauty. All right, that's my love for the universe right now, is my cats, for sure. So connect to things you love, open what you love, and also ground what you love. Put it through the earth and back, because everything is from the earth. Love and gratitude. All right, you got a green spinning ball by now. Mine is a little more translucent, a little smoother and faster the way I'd like it. So when you're there with your green ball, in terms of shaping it, cut it in half, flip the backs together. You got a funny looking beginning of an hourglass shape. Put the 2 halves inside the others. You've got an orange and a green that are going to be connected to each other because they're both spinning counterclockwise. So when you spin the green, look at that orange outside of it, just a rim of it. So we're looking, let's go close up to it. We're going to see 4 stripes. We've got red and yellow moving up and orange and green moving down. Just take a minute to organize those like really smooth moving lanes of traffic and come out from that view I like to look down from on top. Take your objective view, and now you're concentrating on the green moving to the left and looking at the whole orange-green left spinning part of the hourglass. Take a little marble, spin it from the green rim down into the bowl and through the middle of the hourglass, and then the smaller spiral goes out and down like gravity's taking it out of the green spinning bowl, cleaning it out, bounce back up into counterclockwise motion through the green bowl, bottom half gets tighter through the middle of the hourglass, and then up through we have the cat playing with a toy in front of me. All right, very professional. This is what we got going here, and Scotty is not missing it. I'll have to help the. There you go. Sorry about that, but I'm not sorry about that at the same time. So yeah, there's my love, all right there in action for us. Taking one more overview of this situation, you've got a red and a yellow spinning to the right rim, salad bowl rim, hula hoops, stripes. See them, look down on that, and then orange and green spinning to the left. It goes red to the right, orange to the left, yellow to the right, and green where we are to the left. See them like a bullseye that is spinning in front of you evenly, and let it go. Talking about the throat chakra, I've got a nice piece of Larimar here from the Dominican Republic. I've had this one for a long time. It's gorgeous. It's electric, your communication. It's also water. It's flow. It's the sky and the water together. It's your truth when you put light on top of the water. Spin it to the right. It's a golf ball size. Fits right there in your Adam's apple. Getting into the higher dimensions where I feel less shaky. Blue, sky blue, translucent golf ball, spinning it to the right. What shape is it? How fast does it go? Can you shine light through it? Set your color. Clear blue sky. Yeah. So there you go. Cut the sucker in half. Flip the backs to meet each other. You've got an hourglass, roughly. Make it so it fits inside the green that we just created. And now you have a chorus of 3, actual harmony. Red, yellow, and sky blue. We'll just say light blue. Red, yellow, light blue moving to the right with space in between them for the counterclockwise ones. To see those 3, and leave it, then look at the orange and the green spinning to the left and leave those. Get everybody comfortable inside a nested series of hourglasses. The marble now goes onto the rim of the blue that we just set going clockwise. Drop it down. Goes a little faster because it's a lot smaller. Goes down through the middle and out through the bottom. And then it bounces back up, still spinning clockwise, hits the bottom rim, comes up, levitates through your blue hourglass, and then up into the sky. All right, you got 5 now. How are you gonna look at them I like to look at them from the side too, but you can't, it just looks like the red spinning right with a bunch of stuff. So that's why I like to look down from on top. You've got the 5 stripes with 1, 3, and 5 being red, yellow, light blue, and then the counterclockwise in between, orange, green. Set them on motion and look down, and they're all going at once. We're getting to the middle of the circle. So now we're gonna let that go. Right here, got some beautiful lapis lazuli for the third eye. Cut base, gorgeous. I have to stretch my legs out because they're falling asleep. Your third eye is the real thing inside your brain. It's your pineal gland. It spins to the left because it is magnetic, feminine, counterclockwise motion. We are doing all of this, listening to a narrative and following it visually to open your third eye. The whole business of this, when we can open our third eye because there's a balanced light body to hold it, we can set out on the astral plane. We can imagine things from scratch, and that is what artists do. That is what geniuses do. They have vision. So this is about getting your vision on. Spin it to the left. It is your little spaceship to go up to the twilight zone between the atmosphere of the earth and outer space. You can maybe even think of yourself in a little pod that spins left around you, and you're riding it through that territory for a minute. All right, give up on that and go back to just the nice snow. We were at a golf ball. Now we have to be at about a quarter. I know that's not but a ball that would be that size of a quarter, and spinning it to the left. Pick your color: dark blue, twilight blue. Can you see through it? Oh my God, I bought some azurite crystal that is coming. That is a nice third eye color. Spinning it to the left. Get it right. It's little. Use a smaller chopping mechanism to carefully cut it in half quickly. Put it inside the other bowls. It's spinning to the left. Let them settle into each other in terms of their shape, so it kind of grows and the others shrink and they all nestle in. Now you've got 3 magnetic feminine spinning ones. You want to go orange, green, and dark blue. Set those up like a chord you're playing in music, and then spin them to the left. Looking down on a record phonograph with orange, green, and blue stripes, just circling and circling. Nice. Then let's check out the electric magnetic counterclockwise spinning chakra hourglasses. That is the red, the yellow, and the light blue, which are slightly one up from them because they start the thing. So set those. And here we go, looking down at the whole thing. 6 colors. Red to the right, orange to the left, yellow to the right, green to the left, light blue to the right, dark blue to the left. We're looking down like a radar screen, like a series of salad bowl rims. Now we're going to take a little marble and go through. It happens kind of fast because it's small. Dark blue twirls through the inside of the hourglass, goes to the bottom half, goes down into outer space, back up, levitates into the dark blue bowl, up into the middle, through the middle in the upper half of the bowl, and out into outer space. You have just cleaned your third eye chakra and set it right now. The thing about the purple one is that we have a little purple marble. It's our higher self, our 7th chakra, and it exists right up here. It's what we call on to communicate with angels and spirit guides and all kinds of things. I have a beautiful chevron amethyst point from Mexico. Nice little thing, record keeper there. Connect me to the planet Sirius and my soul family, my purple ball. The thing is, we don't cut it. There's no hourglass on this one. This is the middle, the whole hourglass shape and the middle of it, and the prana tube that is created for light to come in from the universe and up from the earth makes that purple ball be somewhere inside that hourglass. It floats like a little floating purple ball. So we want to just keep it whole and put that purple marble that connects you. First of all, let's just time it and shape it. You've got a purple marble. How colorful. Get the speed right, the shape right. Concentrate. Say hello to your higher self. Now you just drop that in the hourglass and it floats. And depending upon the cleanliness and the timing and the alignment of your hourglass spinning colors, it spends time where it spends time. It moves around. The frequency that is created, your overall average frequency, makes this purple ball float within your system and thus within your body too. So let's just take a minute to go up on top and see the whole thing. Let's take one more zoom in screen where we see 3 colors going north: red, yellow, sky blue, all going up, and then right after that is orange, green, and dark blue going down. Time them. Dark blue is the middle dot in the thing, all going down. Now back up. Here's what I want you to do that's really important to what causes something to levitate, is that you set the motion of things slightly askew. You don't put them at the same time. So when it comes to the right spinning ones and the left spinning ones, I want you to delay the left spinning ones and make them slightly tighter. So the tension of that being off a little bit is what's going to keep your purple ball moving on its own. So we're going to look down at the hourglass and we're going to put ourselves inside of it now. And when you spin it, it's going to be around you. The counterclockwise, red, yellow, light blue ones will go that way, and the orange and the green and the dark blue will go that way. But it's going to be like this, where the big ones go out farther a little bit, or the counterclockwise ones go out farther a little bit, and the left ones are delayed and they're on a slightly tighter track. So as much as we cleaned the thing out in a really level deal, now we're going to set them with an intention of, it's not half speed, but it's just a delay. Okay, so here we go. We're in the middle of our own hourglass, and you are going to release the clockwise ones before the counterclockwise ones. So the masculine ones go first. Here we go. Masculine, feminine, and keep the ones moving to the left slightly tighter and the ones moving to the right just where we were. All you got to do is pull those magnetic ones, those orange, green, dark blue ones in a little bit, and you've got the offset. Now feel that purple ball come up through the middle. And relax your whole body. I don't know if that worked. It's kind of long. If you only get to the green for a little while, that's okay. That's maybe like the 3rd time I've made it all the way through. I'll keep doing some of these. I have some other adjustments to the other meditations I did too. Have a good day. Bye.